What it do, my people? What it do? It's Monday, no, how it go? It's Monday, no, how it go? It's Monday, no, how it go? It's Monday, so mundane. Can't believe we woke up today. I thank God for this day. Then he's got now finished with May. I'm happy to live and thrive. We gonna survive. We're gonna survive. To live and thrive, we gotta survive. We got to try. We got to try. You may just cry when you try to survive. It's all in the process. You will get put to the test. Just know that God is the best. Leave all. Give him all the rest. Give him all the rest. If you can't have a fit, give him all the rest. Give him all the rest. Mm, 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 mm. I wish Siri did wake up calls like Alexa. That is the one appealing thing about the Amazon Alexas over Siri. I personally say. Mm, 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 mm. All right, gonna do. All right. Texas Hauler. I love your name. Shout out to the great state of Texas. I'm doing good today. I'm doing as good as a woman on the second day of her period can do, you know? Um, Also trying to just get up there as a creative. So yesterday I had started some of the storylines for my Sims. We're going to be doing a Walking Dead type Sim situation later on this week, and I was debating on whether or not I wanted to do it today. I know I don't want to do it straight for Halloween because I feel like there's so many different things that we can do come Halloween time, and I think it would be cool to do a Walking Dead stream building up to Halloween, especially with the Sims, in the way that, excuse me, y'all, we can do any and everything with it. So I'm good. I'm also close to finishing my book today, about of Shadow and Blood. I'm on, I believe, page 300. Hold on, let me go get it. I'm literally so close, and I was gonna beat myself up yesterday because I didn't finish it. But you know, one thing we gotta understand when it comes to binge watching, binge reading, whether we on social media, when you start to feel asleep, go to sleep. When you start to feel sleepy, go to sleep. Just go to sleep. So I was not gonna force myself to stay up, and that also would take away the impact that I get from the book because I can't even remember or decipher what I'm reading because I'm too sleepy. I'm just, I'm trying to go against time. Stop it. Stop it. So I am on page, fuck, I said 300. I'm actually on page 474. I'm very close to the end, as y'all can see. This book was so freaking good. I'm mad I don't have all four right now. Like, I'm so pissed. But luckily, I got another book coming in today. It's the sequel to one of my other fave vampire books. This Rapping is Fate. The sequel is called Our Vicious Descent. So I'm ready. Reading is good for the soul. Good for the soul. Good for the memory. Uh, it's good to relax yourself. It's good to just, like, calm down and go into another world. I forgot what show was talking about it, but reading, I think it was Abbott Elementary actually. But reading is like, the one place where we can just travel wherever. And technically, because we have TV and movies and we have video games now, yeah, you can go to Elden Ring. I can travel to San Andreas. I can go to all these different places, even with the new GTA 6 when that comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna be up in Vice Miami, all these different things. Cool, 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 bye, bye, bye. But really having to sit there and read through somebody building up a world talking about noble vampires and they wielding shadows and light and shit, you really like sit back and just go, damn, life is worth living. Hello. I read them old love books from the 90s in a hot tub relaxing. Oh, you was one of the what was his name? Fugio, Fabio, not Fabio, Fabio. That white man, like that Latin man with that long hair, and who he would be with a little green. You know who I'm talking about? They would be making fun of him in the 2000s movies, talking about some, oh yeah, my darling, I can never be without you. And it's so crazy because I used to be one of the bitches like, oh my gosh, like, I don't even understand. Like, I don't get these jokes. I don't understand what is this, but now I get it. I'm a yearner. I'm a dark fantasy connoisseur. Give it to me, I completely get it. But you had the full effect. Okay, Texas Holler. So, what's your favorite type of books? Are you into romantasy? Do you like just fantasy books, science fiction? Well, you said that you read all the love books, so you like romance. You like something that gets you there. You fit the feels. I likes you. I likes you. You make me happy because I was in a live and it was terrible. I need to get my mind off of it. Damn. Why was it bad? What was terrible about it? For me, it's Dog Man. That's your favorite book? And also, I read comics too. I have a very vast comic collection. I just gave the neighbor's daughter across the street a lot of the ones that I didn't want anymore. Romance and crime novels. I just finished reading a crime novel. It's book 1 out of 3, called Dead Girls, and it takes place in Harlem. I think that actually is the second crime novel I read. So I'm sure you already know about Dexter. Everybody know about Dexter at this point. Big fan of Dexter. And so I wanted to actually read the book where it came from. So I was able to download the audiobook. Listen to the audiobook, loved it. Haven't been able to get the second audiobook yet. But Dexter and Dead Girls would be the only 2 crime novels I've ever read, like for real. And I just got back into my actual novel reading, I would say like just 2 months ago, because it's just been me and comic books for the past few years. But I picked up Immortal Dark. I ain't gonna lie, Texas Holler, if you into romance, I don't know, are you into vampires and stuff? Because like that's a lot of my books. It's black vampires. Immortal Dark is it's kind of crime based because she's looking for her sister and she's under the impression that the vampires have done something to her. So I don't know. It's like fantasy crime, its own thing. Have I read Invincible? No. Fuck no. Anybody sitting over there reading that Quran? This shit is too fucking much. No, at this point, I'm gonna watch the TV show. The only Robert Kirkland entity I would go back and like read in full is probably The Walking Dead. I'm not reading no fucking Invincible. Fuck no. I'd rather do eye droplets of lemon mixed with grapefruit before I have to sit through Invincible comics. You're crazy. I low-key don't even want to sit through the Walking Dead comic because I know how much they defer from the TV show. But when it comes to you see how thick Invincible is. It's just some shit I can't allow. I don't know if y'all seen that TikTok sound or just that TikTok trend where they're going up to big ass books and they're just like, I don't really know who needs to talk this much, what all you're trying to talk about, but is it that serious? That's how I feel with Robert Kirkland. That's a world novel. I'm saying, like, that's too much. Hello? Ooh. Watch out now. Watch out now. The girl was spitting in my face from the stream. She was not. She was speaking not truth about God, and she kept yelling at me. And now I'm getting my ears checked. She was yelling at you about God, and she was telling not truth. She was telling falsehoods about the Lord and our Savior Jesus Christ. Jesus says, "Run away from temptation." If you feel like somebody, just straight up, y'all, when it comes to rage baiting and provoking people, that is a sin. Like, that's not something that the Lord wants us to do. And I feel like when it comes to a lot of content creators, whether it's the people that the commenters doing the rage baiting or the people themselves, like myself, who are the entertainers, and they're just trying to get views by saying outlandish shit, run away from temptation. Run away. Because all that's going to do, it's just going to mess up your spirit. And also, getting upset ages you. And not in a good way, you know? And she was talking about how girls can't be pastors. I think my grandmother, rest in peace to her, would have something to say about that. But hey, I guess she probably don't think women can be pilots either. Does she know women are allowed to read? We're even allowed to write the books. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. She must not know. She must not know. Forgive her. She don't know what she do. She don't know. She don't know. Okay. She don't know. What was the best and scariest horror movie you've ever watched? So this is low-key gonna be biased because I didn't realize until, I got to my 20s. I'm not that big of a horror fan where I'm just being scared to be scared. I kind of like the elements of horror, like The Walking Dead, where we are in an environmental horror type thing, Hold up, do we got some nonsense going on? We do. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Sorry about that nonsense. But I like romantasy, horror elements. I'm trying to think. If y'all know the show Lovecraft Country, that is my favorite fucking show ever. Like next to that is Watchmen, the TV show. But I say that to say I'm not really into horror movies. I don't enjoy the idea of being scared just to be scared. I want to be scared for a reason, like we built up to something, or because we're just in that world. So I gotta go all the way back to when I was 9 years old, and my best friend at the time said that, oh yeah, at her sleepover for her birthday party, we were going to watch Bad Girls Club. And for those of y'all that are new, growing up, my mother is a preacher's kid. So my mother, myself, being a preacher's grandkid, I wasn't allowed to watch certain things because, that's just not Christ-like. And those are not things. My mom is also a psychotherapist, so she was always, looking out for our health, always looking out for the evolution and making sure that our steps and our progression are right. On the Freud scale, we progressing right. Me and my sister on the Piaget scale, we progressing right. So if that meant no SpongeBob, no Cartoon Network, even though I was still sneaking watch SpongeBob. But none of these different things, that's what it's going to be. So obviously Bad Girls Club was on that list, okay? Anyways, we go there. I go there, watch Bad Girls Club, and all of a sudden, lights get low, parents go to sleep, and now we've turned on Insidious. And I was chill. I was scared. I was scared the whole time. Hold up. I was scared the whole time. But it was not until the part where that demon popped up behind that dad, I could not go to sleep. I was sitting at the top bunk in her room. I had my Kindle. It's crazy. I had a Kindle back then. I believe my mother bought it so I could do more reading, and instead I downloaded games on there. So, but I was up on my Kindle the whole night because I did not want to go to sleep. And I was very, very scared, very traumatized. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw that just horrible demon. Lord have mercy. And I think it took me 2 days before I told my mom because I just wasn't able to sleep and I was just having nightmares. And then I was peeing myself in the bed like, bro, Oh my gosh. The movie Insidious is what we're discussing. Um, so I finally told her, and I was just like, yeah. Yeah, we ended up watching a horror movie at Alexis's house, and so my mom, believe me, that's the one thing my mama always believe me. She don't never think I'm telling her no misdeeds. I ain't never lying. So you what? Absolutely not. I'm not even allowed to watch Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network for real, y'all. My mom, like, if something said PG-13 going on to movie discussion, if it said PG-13, absolutely not. So you can imagine her surprise when I come home and I'm pissing myself saying, oh yeah, I watched Insidious. Mind you, my mom don't even like me going over people's homes. Like, I completely understood her frustration. Like, hello? So then she calls up old girl mama and it's just like, yeah, my daughter is saying that she watched a horror movie at your home. I just realized I haven't turned on the dishwasher. Watched a horror movie at your home. What the fuck is that about? And she was just all like, what? No, the girls were not watching any of that. They were not watching any horror movies. They're not allowed to watch no type of horror movies. But that's a motherfucking lie because I actually remember the mom came and checked on us in the midst of it. So, bitch, you're a motherfucking liar. And even if you didn't know, that's on your ass for not knowing that your children is over here sneaking and watching Insidious. Fuck wrong with you. So, moving forward. Yeah. I said all that to say that was the scariest and most traumatizing horror movie to me, because that was the first one I ever really saw, and it kind of still gives me the creepers, because I don't like that. I don't like that, for real. And then when it comes to horror, I am more of like a gore person. Like, if I am gonna watch some horror, I like Saw shit. I like torture shit. I'm kind of weird like that. That's what I like. But oh my gosh, I haven't been responding. Have you read The Summer I Turned Pretty? Maylee Dorsey, I'm gonna say this in a nice way because I feel like you a white girl. I don't read white girl shit. Love you, thanks. But no, I have not read that. I know a lot of people like it though, and isn't that a movie on Amazon now too, or a series? So I like it for y'all. I love the representation for the book community. Cause it shows, yeah, remember where the stories come from, fuck nigga, the books. The books. The books. Okay? Latoya, is that you got a Delta jacket on, girl? My mommy also rolled. But I am in the great state of Texas. Texas Holler, I know you're not scared of the Smurfs, but truly I can understand. Some little blue people coming up talking about some we're Smurfs and all of them are half naked. Bro, what the fuck? That actually is a premise to a horror movie. That's kind of like the Leprechaun if you were on acid, Insidious is fucking insane. Yes. And I've literally never watched anything in relation to it since then because I was so scared. Hey! I never get your name correct. Don Sazon. The scariest horror movie I've seen is Gongam Haunted Asylum. That sounds like one of them Korean or Asian horror movies, so I can understand. Them Asians be getting to it, okay? They get detailed. I'm in East Texas right now, heading back to Louisiana. Okay. What was you in Texas for? Are you a trucker? You usually come by Texas? And do you live in Louisiana? I'm sorry I didn't ask so many different questions, but yeah. I'm also supposed to be making bacon right now, so let me do that. Also, what's the weather like where y'all at? In Texas? In some areas, we are just now getting 60 degrees. Yesterday was our first 60-degree weather day, or I think it was Saturday. I know it was this weekend, period. But today, it's freaking 80. So that's why I kind of got the half-Z situation going on. as a reflux. Ah. We're on our way, undecided and invited. What's up, Cruel Intention? That's a name on you there. That's a name on you there. Hello? Oh my gosh, and did y'all hear the drama that's going on with Warner Brothers right now and Paramount? Me and my man got an inside joke that Warner Brothers is the bitch that don't know her worth. Okay? Warner Brothers got heavy hitters like fucking Looney Tunes. Walk with me. Scooby-Doo. Now run with me. And DC. Now freaking sprint. Okay? Just them three franchises right there. You're eating for the rest of your life. So you can imagine my surprise when I find out that Warner Brothers, as always, is trying to give up the goods again. Always trying to give up the goods. They never feel like they're good enough because it's always something. Whether it's they get misused and abused by Warner Brother entities like a Cartoon Network and stuff, where Cartoon Network cancels the wonderful, iconic Looney Tunes show after 2 seasons. But regular show gets to go all the way to a fucking dome part of the series. Like, are you serious? But anyways, whether it's them having their shows preemptively shut down by places like a Cartoon Network, and they have to like have all their spinoffs go to a boomerang, or you have DC Studios that are just allowing everybody to come through and fuck them in the ass, so everything comes out just like it is. Shit. You go in the ass, what you gonna get? You get shit. So now, when we're finally back in the conversation, Superman up, Creature Commandos up. I fucked with Peacemaker. I like where we're going. I wasn't a big fan of how the direction and everything, but Peacemaker going up, Lanterns up. About to get a live action Jon Stewart. We're up. Got rumors that a Batman gonna be announced. We're up. And all of a sudden, we hear about a bitch wanting to get purchased by Paramount. Warner Brothers is the bitch that do not know her worth. But the extra gag is they cannot do that partnership because that goes against all them rules and regulations we set way back then. Where it was, we don't allow monopolies. Because monopolies is too close to dictatorship. And in America, we believe in private equity. Okay? We believe everybody can own something. But for some reason, y'all want to own everything. And it's extra crazy because Warner Brothers was trying to have Netflix buy that pussy earlier last week. But Paramount's so desperate to get Warner Brothers, they done told the CEO of Warner Brothers, hey, we'll let you become the CEO of Paramount Warner Brothers combination. When we mix together, I'm calling you daddy. Daddy, won't you be my daddy? They over here hyping up Warner Brothers, talking about some girl, you know you are mine, you know you all that, doing all the thigh touches and everything. Calling Warner Brothers a sexy mama. Saying ain't no other woman ever made them feel like this. All this for you, I done did all this for you. Don't nobody want to see a SpongeBob go into a regular show. That is basically what would happen if Paramount and Warner Brothers come together. We are going to have SpongeBob and Batman and them in the same universe. As children, yes, that sounds fire, but as an adult that actually cares about the content I'm consuming and the moral of the story and what we're doing, I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it. Ugh. What's up, Caitlin? What's up, Jennifer? How y'all doing? Like, I'm stressed. Hey, Jada! Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it. How you doing today? I'm just talking about how Warner Brothers always be selling that puss. Jada got that big baller money. They come get me with a twist up. Put the names in a pit flow. We about to make the bacon, about to make the bacon, about to stress the bacon, you know what to shake it. About to cook the bacon, about to make the bacon, about to pop the bacon, you know what's shaking. Hey, that's good, Jada. We were talking about books earlier today, and we was talking about horror movies. You know, since spooky season is on its end, are there any scary books or scary movies that you have to watch during the month of October, or it isn't spooky for you? And that goes for all y'all. What are your must-dos during the spooky season? Must-dos, must-watches, must-haves. Oh no. Y'all know I fucking hate pawn shops. Could have sworn pawn shops used to be like an American delicacy when you can go there and sell what the fuck ever. But now them niggas about bougie as a bitch. They bougie as industry hoe pussy. Only deal with rich niggas. Fuck you and Mick Romney. Hello. I got to watch Halloween. Okay. So you a Michael Myers fan. Okay. I think at 24 years of age, I have just started really fully accepting and appreciating the Halloween season for all of this. I've always loved Halloween. You know, I love my Stober. Don't even start with me. I'm a Disney bitch. I love me some Disney Channel. So I love me some October. All that. But like really accepting the spooky season for what it is. Just, you know? Oh. I almost forgot to put it in the oven. Woo. I'm just popping some bacon in the oven. Okay? I'm watching a scary movie right now on this stream. What you watching? You bold as fuck. What you watching? Inappropriate. My name is Sookie Stackhouse, and I don't deal with none of that nasty talk. You know what I find scarier, Kendrick? A nigga who gotta steal a celebrity name and profile picture. That's what's scarier to me. But you know what? I'd be scared of a bad bitch like myself too. This beauty is dangerous. Respect the queen. Like, hello? Crying ain't never falling. Hello? I mean, BBD been told y'all never trust a big butt and a smile, so I can understand if a nigga scared. You should be. Like, oh my God. Beautiful. What's up, Philip Phillips? Philip. Went over by your girl and got my Philip. Philip. Went over to your girl and got my Philip. Philip. Went over to my girl and watched the Philip. Philip. Went over to your girl and watched the Philip. That girl is poison. Yeah. Oh my gosh, speaking of, y'all know Boys to Men, New Edition, and Tony Braxton is going on tour. I sent my dad the info, but I don't think he understood that, no, I want to go. Last time I went to a New Edition concert with my parents, it did not go well. One, we weren't even placed by each other. I ain't like that. Y'all gonna get separate tickets. Probably was doing something I didn't even want to see no way, so whatever. But I ate a fucking raw hot dog and I threw up and shitted my life away. So I wasn't even out there to hear my favorite song by Keith Sweat. You know you want my love, baby. Girl, you got me twisted on you. I got what you need right here, baby. What you wanna do? Baby, I know. Baby, I love you so. But you don't feel like I feel. But I gotta be strong, girl. You did me wrong. I thought we were down. Now you say you want me, girl. Ooh, make up your mind. I'm not gonna be here for long. I'm not gonna be here for long. You know, you want my love, baby. Got me twisted, girl. You got me twisted on you. I'm sorry, like I have to perform it myself because I couldn't even see them. Because them niggas at the Toyota Center didn't even make me a correct hot dog. Gave me a raw dog. Hello. Hey. I appreciate you, Flipper. I appreciate you, Unique Black. They understand the vocals, okay? Okay? They know how it really gets down. Don't make me pull up no lyrics or nothing. And I start singing for real. Okay? Hey, Jada! Thank you so much, girl. You paying for these student loans. Girl. You got me twisted on you. Hello from San Diego. Hello. I was sent to get your blood type, not up for discussion. You tell the rest of your vampire clique, okay? You, Mr. All Around Show on 100, you and the rest of your vampire clique gonna leave me alone. Y'all done already got me twice now. How much more blood do you need? Ah! Hello from Mars. Did I astral project? No, y'all astral projected over here and bit me. Don't be acting like you don't know. All Around Show 100. You are a BET YouTuber? Was I just called a black entertainment television YouTuber? Okay. I got what you need right here, baby. Oh, Flipper, I'm gonna let you know right now. Baby, baby, I know. Baby, I know. But you don't feel like I feel. I just gave myself 100 emoji. Because if you're not gonna give it to yourself, then who is? What's a song that could relate to this moment? Because I feel like singing. And you know, don't nothing hurt worse than when you find out your celebrity crush is taken, you know? I understand. But I gotta mean. Y'all have too many playlists on my Apple Music, and I don't trust that because I remember, oh my gosh, I forgot to pay that bitch for like 3 months. They deleted all my shit. All my shit. None of it was here. But I have so many different playlists. I have a ho-ho-ho playlist, obviously Christmas. Me and my man made a playlist for when we drove all the way to Oklahoma to go visit family. A spooky playlist, obviously, for the spooky season. For when I'm reading my vampire books, blah, 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 book. Blah, 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 book. There we go. I got a Chuck E. Cheese playlist. That's my favorite. This is me as a child, obviously. But my Chuck E. Cheese playlist is Flipper. Make a different request immediately. But this is my playlist of all my favorite songs from either when I was a kid or from like kid TV shows that I just remembered later as an adult. But oh my gosh, no, a nigga gonna sit over here and ask me to sing and dance to R. Kelly. Nigga, you must have been, that test tube you were born in must have fell on the ground because you fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's the best joke. The test tube you was born in fell on the ground. Y'all know that was a gag. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thanks, Flipper. I fucks with you too. Exaggerated swagger of a black teen. If y'all don't get the joke, I can't even tell you, but it's all obviously the hits from the 2010s. My femme fatale playlist is when I'm feeling like a bad bitch. Clearly, because look at me being a bad bitch. Do me reggae. I only know like a couple reggae songs. Shaggy, It Wasn't Me. Okay, hold on. I don't really know the. What I mean? Honey came in red-handed, creeping with a girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had to give her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Hi, if you give the woman access to your better trespasser and a witness. All the hackling your policy. I don't know the beat, so I can't do this one well. I don't think I ever heard It Wasn't Me in full. I don't even know how that shit go for real. You gonna have to give me another one. Buffalo Soldier. Oh, Jada, shout out to you. I'm gonna do Buffalo Soldier. I like Buffalo Soldier. What's up? What's up, Shara? How you doing today? We are, I'm taking karaoke. You got 9 minutes. Let's go by the table then. Usually I do karaoke at the table. I prefer the table. I'm up in this kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. Water whipping. Fucking up some dishes. Cooking up biscuits and grits so I can never fit in my britches. All right. Get some light over here. My brother makes music. He got 578 subs, and his name is B Money. Okay. I'm going to look up B Money. That's good that you good, Sherrod. That's good. Can't be nothing but good on a Monday because the Lord woke us up, okay? All right, let's go. Oh, I usually have my laptop out, too. Oh. I appreciate the compliments, Flipper, but I'm going to let you and everybody else on here know, like I let y'all know every day, the worst thing a woman can be is gorgeous. I am more than gorgeous. I'm smart. I am kind. I am giving. I'm considerate. I'm funny. I appreciate all these compliments and everything, but I have a man that tells me that every day, and myself, okay? So let's just get back to the life. I know I'm gorgeous. I know. It's just like, oh my gosh, you just can't, you know? You just can't like look at something and be like, I get it. You can't not look at a picture of the Black Madonna and be like, oh my gosh. You know? I get it. But I am a portrait that is talking back. This portrait don't like to be fawned over or objectified all the time, okay? Thank y'all. Well, really at all. What's the undermin noise about? What? What are you talking about? Because I also usually have y'all on my laptop, too. So I can see the comments better. Oh, shit. All right. I'll see you next time, Flipper. I hope you subbed. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciated your presence and your compliments on my singing. I appreciate it. Yes, make sure you sub so you can come back next time. All right, we have to do Buffalo Soldier. Buffalo Soldier, Dreadleg Ross. Man, I want the beat. I want the beat. I probably ain't gonna play it super loud so I can get copyrighted. Buffalo Soldier, dreadlock Rasta. There was a Buffalo Soldier. Oh my God. In America. My bad. Stolen from Africa. Brought to America. Fighting on arrival. Fighting for survival. I mean it when I analyze the stench. To me, it makes a lot of sense. How the dreadlock Rasta was a Buffalo Soldier, and he was taken Came from Africa, brought to America, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. Say it was a buffalo soldier, dread like a rasta, buffalo soldier in the heart of America. If you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from. You wouldn't have to ask me, who the heck do I think I am? I'm just a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America. Said, oh my God, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. Said he was a buffalo soldier in the war for America. He said, why-yo, 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 yo-yo-yo-yo-yo, why-yo, 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 yo-yo-yo-yo. Okay. Because I'm going to mess up one of my fave songs if I keep going. But I was like reading a karaoke version and it was kind of fucking me up. I ain't never done karaoke for real, so I apologize for that. But we did Buffalo Soldier! Buffalo Soldier. We got that done. Ate it up, too. Now I want to do like... Diddy is set to be released from federal prison in May 2028. Yup. That'll do it. That will do it. Should be more, but... Oh, child. I'm trying to think of that. What's another song I say right now? Yeah. I have a pimple on my chin. Like, let's just ignore that. Y'all probably would have ignored it if I would have ignored it. But, you know, when you bring attention to something, everybody else gonna want to bring attention to it. So you dummy bitch. You're a dummy bitch. Oh, my gosh. That song between Offset and Gunna, Different Species. I'm low-key tempted to get copyrighted just so we can listen to it. Because I fucking love that song. Where do you think I'm from? You can't place my accent? You not know where I'm from? How can you not know where I'm from? Do you not know how I talk? You mean to tell me you can't place where I'm from? Wow. My bacon's done. Maybe if you make some guesses, because I'm a person that prefers a guess rather than I just tell somebody. Make a guess. Make a guess. Fruitiger. Oh, that shit cute. I know that shit cute. That shit cute. That shit body. Please don't say Jamaican. No, but what if I was Jamaican? What? Do you have a problem with Jamaicans? Fuck wrong with the nigga, bro? Shout out OJ Suave. What is OJ doing now? I ain't watched his videos in a minute. Because I felt like he was posing. I felt like he was putting on. Jamaican girls. Oh, you like Jamaican. Okay, that's your problem. No, I'm not Jamaican. I'm not. I used to. Honestly, let's watch some skits. Because I ain't seen OJ in a minute and he's doing skits now. So why not? And then we're going to listen to my song. Okay, let me just. I'm from Texas. I'm from Houston, Texas, born and raised. Amen. Thank you, Jada. I'm from the world. God made me, molded me, sent me down here with a nice little slappy. Said, go get him, champ. And that's what I did. I was lying. I'm not from Texas. I hate Texas. Ugh. Who would want to be from Texas? Such a big state. And barbecue. And land. Like, I'm not from Texas. I'm actually from Minnesota. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool to know. Yeah, I'm from Milwaukee. And then I remember I moved over to Idaho for a minute, and currently I reside in New Hampshire. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if she's still there. Move out the way. Move out the way. Oh, hold up. I need to actually look up what time these shops close because I have some shit I'm trying to take. I fucking hate pawn shops. I have a bunch of DVDs. Okay. 7 today. Cool. I got some time. We good. Now let's watch some skits. You don't like it? You want this one? Yes. This one? Yes.
Okay, so you gotta hang your head off the bed tonight.
Hello?
You wanna get it? If you do what's supposed to be done.
Alright.
Hi. It's that Mexican love, right?
Can I have this one, please?
Absolutely the fuck not. This is slave preparation.
He's complaining about something.
Look at the brown bars of our brown baby in a jail. I'm not jacking that. Mercedes Benz truck crib our baby.
What about the lady McQueen?
Leave. I was on Reddit. I did my white people research, and they said that let the man talk and target. They said that those type of babies come out a bit more mentally
Challenged.
But I know what I know about your family, right?
You know what?
Hi.
A lot of build-ups, but I never got, the punchlines and stuff. I'm not for it. No, my name is Alexa Luthor. Like the supervillain, Lex Luthor. I'm Alexa Luthor. I'm his evil twin sister. Rah! Dr. Umar versus interracial daters. This shit
Where
would
did
be
you be
interesting.
interested in race play?
Slave plantation sex.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you coon. You damn coon.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna watch this later with my man. I love just the kid, Dr. Umar. Extreme meets extreme. Charleston White is Uncle Ruckus. Doctor, I think the thing, Dr. Umar, newfound Louis Farrakhan in a way, a little bit. Though Dr. Umar, instead of his being religion that pulls him to his activism, it is really just straight up race. And with Dr. Umar, I think that's what makes him more funnier. Because, with Farrakhan, even though he would say some wild shit because Farrakhan, believes in the Lord, it's just like, yeah, I'm a chill. Umar will sit over here and straight up say, yeah, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them niggas on the corner. Some of them niggas is going to sleep for good. Like that nigga is a key. He's a key. Oh, women guess the secret misogynist. I thought it was with other women. Why you gonna put me inside of a room with a bunch of men and gonna tell me guess who this misogynist is? I'm not gonna lie to you. Everyone? It's like putting me in a room full of white people. Guess who the racist is? I ain't really much of a challenge here. I feel like I'm being challenged on my common sense, Oh, Jada. And then Jada, girl, were you here last live when we said that I was gonna do a Walking Dead Sims? But if you wasn't, girl, we doing a Walking Dead Sims, and I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow instead of us doing our IRL. I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna let y'all know I'm about to do it because y'all know YouTube don't like to notify y'all when I do a horizontal live first, so I'm gonna do a vertical live first. But I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna let y'all know that we about to start the Sims live, and I want us to go on there. We're gonna be shooting vampies. I mean, not vampies. We're gonna be shooting zombies. I would never shoot vampies. Never. Vampies have my heart and my arm, as y'all can see. Vampies tore that bitch up. Flipper, would you like to be blocked? And I'm gonna let you know now, to get unblocked, the fee is $100. Let your next comment be one of thought and proper intention. Thank you. My Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh, bro, this type of shit, I can't. I have a sensitive stomach, so when it comes to just food, I'm not finna be eating nothing. The one thing I just be getting the gurgle guts at. This jail nachos. Okay, that's it. Going forth in the future, Flipper, for you to get any acknowledgement from me, it must be a super chat, and I'm being so serious. Thanks. Y'all. And everybody is waiting. Like, shout out to them because, they know what they like. But it's just like, bruh. Y'all know how when people pass away, they ask, oh, yeah, we would like to study their brain so we could just see, what's going on, and specifically as serial killers. I would like to study the stomachs of people that were in the military and in jail. And I would like to see all of what can, be taken. I remember I watched a video and it was comparing the physical endurance and capability of the military people and ex-cons. And them ex-cons was eating them niggas up. They was eating them niggas up. But I feel like the stomachs, like, they have to... Military stomachs obviously got to be healthier because it's not as much chemical. They got them MRE... But I don't know. MRE got to have hella preservative in it, don't it? So I don't know. But I don't know because I remember a girl I went to high school with, she went to the army, for her, that 1 year, and then she came back a year later and she was telling us everything that was required and stuff. And she was saying that obviously because they get majority of their meals prepared for them, whether it's MREs or other things that they would eat. God. Like, nigga, damn, shut the fuck up. But because, you know, they have the MREs or they have meals that, you know, are made for them wherever they're at, and it's the healthier meal, if they were to eat something like a Chick-fil-A or anything, it would just straight up fuck them up. So I really want to see the comparison. I want to see the difference in the food. I mean, well, in the stomach capacity. Does one have more acidic enzymes, acidic lining? If y'all know where that tone is from, you're goated. If y'all know where that whole tempo is from, you're goated. Let's see. Honestly, let's listen to the only good songs off the new Halle Bailey album. You know, I'm getting a little bit more lenient, you know, with my copyrights. It is what it is, you know. Shit, some art gonna get confiscated sometimes. Just a little bit, That motherfucking Chloe song was so ass, bro. Does the Chloe song have more than her and Mariah? Which one makes sense? Oh, only a little bit. By a little bit, though. I mean, I have to do the whole thing, though. Alright. I ain't that lenient. Because, you know, I want y'all to be able to watch this on the playback and be able to hear things. So, when it does get copyrights, I'll just go through and I'll be like, you know, just trim out that segment and just mute that sound. But that way you can come back and you can watch the whole thing. And then, oh yeah, my fave. I got to get up for this one. This one, my shit, I low-key may let this one play. Say please. That's my shit right there. Yeah, that's that loud shit. Yeah. That is it. That is it. I love something that's just groovy. That just gets my body moving. That wasn't like. Oh Lord. Oh, it's 4:00, y'all. I think it's time for us to go ahead and get out of here. Well, it's actually 4:03. I think we did good today. Thank y'all so much for entertaining me as much as I hope I entertained y'all. You know, like the title says, Mondays are mundane. So I kind of just wanted to come on here, you know, bring some excitement to such a just plain day. You know, it's the start of the work week. Everybody kind of sluggish. I know I was. And when I'm the most sluggish, that's when I like to push myself, because I remember times where I literally would just submit to that. I'd be like, man, I really don't feel like doing no work today. And I would just go into that. And that would just put me into a cycle of never getting up and, excuse me, y'all, never actually accomplishing what I was setting out to do. And so I love that I push through that now, and that y'all are here to help me push through it. And I'm just so excited and so blessed to have y'all. And I'm just so appreciative for every single one of y'all that come here, because y'all be funny. Y'all be funny, and y'all are so enlightening. And it really is just such a blessing to meet new people every day from across the world, and we're able to connect. I really think that is just God showing her power, you know, however y'all want to phrase, but showing their power in just the smallest way, because God is within all of us. Obviously, we're going to connect to one another. It's just about actually reaching out and doing so. Just like you can actually connect with God if you reach out and try to form that relationship. Okay? That would have been a good but I think I left my random audio generator up in there. So it's good. It's good. And I gotta go hit that pawn shop today before they close. I got that bacon ready for me to tear down, so I'm gonna go and get that. So with that being said, I thank y'all so much, as always, for being here with me and talking to me. Thank you so much, Jada Weda, for being here, girl. I love seeing familiar faces, because it shows me that, I think that's good. It shows me that I'm doing right, you know? That's what YouTube tells us. You know, you want to have more returning viewers than you have new. And the fact that you be here all the time, I'm so blessed. And, girl, you bless me. What Penny Proud got? Penny Proud got her sugar mama, and that's her grandmama. You my sugar mama. Sugar mama! But for real. I thank y'all. Low-key, I want to start doing some lives out in the backyard. We just finished cleaning the backyard earlier this week. Well, we still have some stuff around it, but it's so big and it's so pretty, and we have so much space. And I kind of just want to like come out here and talk about things. I don't know, like play around, do some shit. Y'all know I'm childish. Play around, do some shit. So that's looking forward in the future. Hold up. I think I see another gifted. Jada, get sugar mama! Thank you, girl. God bless you for real, because you do not have to give. Your presence, being here, the fact that you be commenting, liking, and literally being here is just enough. And I just thank you so much for that, because I used to be on here talking to nobody, bitch. And honestly, growing up, you know what's crazy? I used to do this all the time, like where I would interview myself and talk to myself. And now I have people that actually talk to me. Okay. Let me stop. I'm a little lame. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Y'all know we got to do our outro. I'm trying to focus on not being so I don't want to take so many songs anymore, but y'all know that my It's So Hard to Say Goodbye is a Boys to Men song. I'm going to still do it right now, but we got to think of some other ones, because, like, you know, as this continues to grow, I don't want to get no lawsuits. Yeah, so we've noticed that you tend to use a song that has the same tempo and sound as one of our most popular songs. So, we're going to have to clean that up a little bit. But let's go ahead and get out of here. Y'all know how we do. I gotta hit my Mario. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. If you haven't already, please be sure to look at all my previous uploaded videos and lives. I have video essays, games, show breakdowns. I just thank y'all so much for being here, but I would love it much more if y'all would look over my other things, because, you know, that is all the arts and things that I put out over the years. But regardless, y'all being here is enough, and I thank y'all for that. So yes, if you haven't, be sure to check out my previous videos and lives. And also, if you haven't, make sure that you're subbed, so when we do more lives in the future, you can be here and you can be queer. Okay? I'm serious. And also, be on the lookout for our upcoming Sims Live. You do not want to miss that, because y'all know when it comes to me doing a Sims Live, anything can happen. Anything is game on that game. You might fuck around and be up in there yourself. So, you know, make sure y'all are there. Make sure you're subbed, because you don't want to miss out on the action. Alexa and her action, you know. But yes, thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, Jada Waiter, for being here. I'm so happy that you was here, girl. I loved you, and I appreciate all the money that you gave me, girl, because your time is enough. I'm excited for The Sims 2. We ain't played in a minute, girl. Like, ooh, and it's going to be a zombie sim. And then I also have werewolf sims, vampire sims, and a witch one too. That's a whole gameplay that we got to get into too. But so excited. We're going to get into it eventually. But thank y'all so much for coming through today. I appreciate and love each and every one of you who have just came through and blessed me with your presence. I hope that you enjoyed today. I hope I didn't bore you. If I didn't, I hope that you're subbed so I can see you again. And I hope to see you in future lives. Make sure y'all are drinking your water, being the best that you can be, and saying your prayers. I love y'all. I will see you next time, and God bless. Mwah. Deuces.